when in the Marine Corps, I'm stuck here. I got to make the best of it, so I can do what I get. I was always a big dreamer, a lot of ambition, and so I'm while the other kids are go out and getting drunk and getting tattooed and everything, I'm going to the library. I'm working out in the gym, and I was aboard ship coming back, and we had a rudder problem, so we were out there a long time, nothing to do. And I'm sitting there dreaming in my bunk, all the things I'm going to do when I get out, all the things I'm going to have, all the success and everything. And all of a sudden I realized, so what? Is that going to make me happy? And I said, well, what is important? What will make me happy? What's important? So and I went through a process that's probably the clearest thinking I ever had in my life. I probably had to be out in the middle of the Pacific to be able to do this. And I realized that if I had all the money in the world, if I lost my health, I'd give a lot to get it back. And so my health was more important than my pocketbook. And I thought, well, if I ever had the body of a Greek god and had nothing between my ears, I'd be better off with a paraplegic in a wheelchair with a sound mind, great attitude. So my mental and emotional health is more important than my physical health. And then I said, well, but I have all that, but I got to have friends and relationships. So that's more important than I have friends, relationships, particularly family. So that's more important. So now I'm getting somewhere. I got a formula for life. But there's one thing, I'm going to die. And I'm either going to go to heaven or I'm going to go to hell. And you know, and hell is worse than anything I imagine. Heaven's greater than anything I can imagine. And so I figure, well, and if it's not true, living to work towards heaven is a much happier way to live than just getting all the enjoyment you can squeeze out of life. And so, and if it is true, you hit the jackpot if you live following the commandments there. So that just a light went off. Spiritual, social, mental, physical, and financial. But it had to be in that order. I found out years later that Socrates had the 4 ingredients for happiness. It was learning, friends, health, and wealth. He had 4 of the 5. He didn't have the most important one. And he didn't have them in order. And so that, from there on, all of a sudden I had a self-image. All of a sudden I was a success because I knew what I had to do and I was going to do it. And I've succeeded at the bottom too. I'm still working on the other one.